Hi guys, welcome to my week 18 post VSG update. I hope you are all doing well. This week has been a little bit challenging physically just because I haven't really felt a lot of restrictions, so I've really had to kind of work at it. This week's been tough, but I'm hanging in there and I think I'm doing okay. So, trying to focus on the positive here. Let me tell you my stats. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 20th, 2016 in Morristown, New Jersey. I'm 5'8", I'm 30 years old. My high weight day of surgery was 265. Last week I was 204.4, and this week I am 203.2. So that is a 1.2 pound loss for the week and 61.8 pounds lost overall. So if you take a look here, it's definitely not one of my better weeks, but it's not the worst either, so I guess it's okay. You know, more and more, I've said this from the beginning, but I really don't feel like I have a lot of control over my weight loss. Like, all I can do is eat right and exercise, and some weeks it goes well scale-wise, and some weeks it doesn't. But, you know, I just try to focus on the things that go well, not scale-wise, you know what I mean? So I've still been exercising a lot. I've been running, which has been really cool. I've said this before, I am not a runner. I don't like running, but I like the fact that I can, and for now, that's exciting. And because the 5Ks are relatively short, I mean, under 40 minutes, it's not like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a big commitment. And I do it on my lunch break like every other day. And Monday, when I went back to work, I was so dreading it, but I knew I had to do it, you know. And it was almost easy. And I hate to say that because it wasn't easy, but I feel like last week it felt eternal. Like, they just felt so long. And this week it was almost like, okay, that's done. So I guess they're getting easier. And until I find a gym that has good group exercise classes, I guess running is going to be my cardio for now. Although the nearest YMCA is having an open house tomorrow. No, Saturday. And I'm going to go, and I'm really excited. They're having a big group exercise class just kind of like as part of the open house, so I'm going to do that. And they have a pool, so I'm going to check it out, and it's not too far from my house, so hopefully I will love it, and I will be joining and swimming soon. I haven't forgotten. But also, just because the running really does feel good, I've also been exploring other things that I can do. I used to do a lot of yoga years ago, but recently have started kind of exploring that again, and just kind of exploring, you know, like yoga, you can do a really gentle flow, or you can do some kind of extreme things, or things that seem extreme to a layperson such as myself. And so this week I discovered I can do headstands, and I can do headstands with crunches and extended crunches while I'm on my head, and that is absolutely crazy. It feels so good. The most invigorating high. It's just a really great rush, and so I've been experimenting with some yoga poses and videos on YouTube and stuff. So that's been really fun too. So like I said, even though maybe the scale isn't moving as fast as I want to, I'm still super pleased with discovering what my body can do. Like, hey, I had no idea I could do that. I just oh, I just spit. I just tried to do it and discovered that I could. So just that kind of surprising myself is a delight. Okay, so about the running, you know, last week it felt so eternal, and even in the whatever 40 minutes or whatever that it takes me to do it, 37. I feel like if I just do you guys watch Kimmy Schmidt on Netflix? It's such a wonderful show. It's so full of so much wisdom. But she, at some point, she says something like, if you can get through the next 10 seconds, that's all you have to focus on, and then see where you're at, and then try another 10 seconds. And that's how I feel with the running. So lately I do 2-minute walk, 5-minute jog, 2-5, 2-5, 2-5 until I finish the 5K, which is 3.1 miles. So 5 minutes, I feel like I have a 2-minute, and then a 1 minute, and then a 2 minute of the run. So first I think okay, I can jog for 2 minutes, that's no big deal. When I get to the end of the 2 minutes, I kind of reassess where I am. Can I do one more minute? Yeah, I can do one more minute. And then I reassess where I am again. Can I do 2 more minutes? 2 minutes is nothing. And by the time I've had this conversation in my head, 15 seconds has gone by, 30 seconds has gone by, and now it's only 90 seconds left. And then before you know it, the 5 minutes are up. So that's kind of how I kind of like talk myself through the running intervals. And sometimes I do stop after 3 minutes, switch to the walk. But generally, that's how I get through the 5. And I just always think of Kimmy Schmidt. Like if you can handle this for 10 seconds, just do that, and then reassess where you are. And I think that's a good lesson in life, not just with the running, with anything. Like I think sometimes we set goals for ourselves that are so far out or so monumental. It's important to set little milestones, little goals, and check in with ourselves and see where we are, and maybe adjust or reevaluate what our next goal or plan of action should be. So, yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to touch on one topic that seems to be going around the community that has really resonated with me as well. And generally, I think it's a theme of being thankful for being healthy. Erin at my VSG confessional, her aunt was recently diagnosed with cancer, and I know her family's having a really hard time. And she had a really poignant video, which I will link to below, where she just says, like, here I am concerned about the scale not moving or loose skin or whatever, when other people have real health problems, and at this point she's healthy, and that really resonated with me because I'm just so thankful to be healthy, and sometimes it is frustrating when the scale doesn't move as much as you want it to, but I mean, also Andrea at VSG Aussie Green Machine, I will link to her video down below too, but one of her friends' daughter recently passed away in a jet ski accident. It's just horrible, and again, just resonating with that theme of like being thankful for our lives and for our health. And I know a lot of us are dealing with anniversaries of the deaths of our parents. Actually, yesterday was 12 years since my dad passed away. I know Anna is also in a similar spot. Jane, Joni, and so many others. I know. I mean, the older we get, the more it's gonna happen, right? It's just a natural part of life, I guess, that our parents pass away. Anyway, that is not what I mean to talk about. What I mean to talk about is that just really thankful to have my life and to be healthy, because sometimes you never know when that's going to get cut short for somebody. So I don't mean to be a downer, but I just mean to say that I'm here I'm here with you, and I feel you, and I think the actual overarching idea there is gratitude. And so that's what I want to carry with me for the week and going onward. So I hope you're all doing well, and how's it going? Leave a comment below. I love to chat with you guys, and I will talk with you soon. Okay, bye.